Hey guys, my name is Carlisha and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I trim my hair, and I just want to apologize in advance if there's a whole bunch of head space and stuff and just weird spacing in the video. I'm just really short and the camera is on my counter and I have it on my tripod. My tripod goes no lower than this. So like I said, this is just how I trim my hair. So if you don't like to trim your hair this way, you can trim your hair wherever you want to. But this is just how I trim my hair. And so a few people have actually asked me to make a video on how I trim my hair. So I'm going to be telling you guys the things that you need to know, how you know when you're supposed to trim your hair, because I used to not know how to trim, when to know when to trim my hair. I never knew. That's why I never trimmed my hair, and I'm suffering from not ever trimming my hair. But I'm getting my hair back in shape, okay? Probably put pictures on top of me talking so you guys will have examples of what I'm talking about. But the first way you can tell if you need to trim your hair is if your ends are thinning, or if your ends are a lot thinner than the rest of your hair. You definitely need to trim because your ends should be the same thickness as the rest of your hair. Second way you can tell is if you have different, your ends are all different lengths and stuff and they're just uneven. You can see a lot of breakage. That's how you can know that you definitely need to trim. All your ends should be even all the way across. It shouldn't be one piece is longer, one piece is shorter. And that's how you know you have breakage and you need to trim real bad. If your hair is tangling a lot, it's really hard for you to tangle your hair, and you have a lot of single strand knots or just a lot of knots in your hair. It's impossible to detangle. That's how you'll know if you need to trim. So yeah. If your ends look just raggedy and they just look unhealthy, that's another way. If you don't have a lot of these things I'm talking about, but your ends just look really bad and stuff, I will also recommend to trim your hair. If your ends are really dry and rough, that's how you know when you need to trim as well. And I know the ends are supposed to be the driest part of your hair, but if your ends are just so dry and you can't get any moisture in them, or they're just drier than normal, that's how you know that you need to trim your hair. If you see a lot of split ends in your hair, that's another way you'll know if you need to trim your hair. So just take random strands of your hair and just look sometimes and see if it's a split end. Just cut it out or just trim your hair. So yeah. Last reason or way you'll know when to trim your hair is if you don't even remember the last time you trimmed your hair. You need to trim your hair. If it was 5 years ago, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you need to go trim your hair. If it was last year or something, maybe, it's okay, because some people only trim their hair once or twice a year anyways. So yeah, just figure out if it was a long time ago, because if it was a long time ago, you need to trim your hair again, okay? Okay. So by the way, I personally trim my hair every 4 months. If you guys are wondering, that's just when my hair usually starts to act up. It makes detangling so much easier because I already hate detangling as it is. So I try to make detangling as easy as possible. I just make sure that I trim off just a little bit every 4 months so that I'm still seeing length in my hair. So I'm just going to take my pigtails out now, but by the way, I like to trim my hair on stretched hair because it really helps me to see where I need to trim my hair at. If my hair is curly, my ends look really healthy, and I can't really tell where I need to really trim my hair at. So that's what I'm doing on stretched hair. So how to get this stretched hair, I basically just washed my hair yesterday, then I just put some leave-in conditioner in there. I use this leave-in conditioner, if you guys want to see what that is, and that leave-in conditioner is really good. But I just use a little bit because I didn't want my hair to get curly. I just use that so my hair can still be moisturized. Also, it's really important for you to detangle your hair when you want to trim it, just so that it's easy for you to really get all your ends when you want to trim your hair. This is my hair. If you guys want to see what my ends look like, I hope you guys can see this. This is what my ends look like. So yeah, you can see my ends definitely. You need to trim. They look really cray. Alright, so I'm just going to section my hair into 6 sections. So I'm just going to do 1 section in the front and then 2 sections in the back on each side. So just section my hair, and I'm going to add a little bit more leave-in conditioner because I am going to do a little bit of further detangling. I'm going to add some coconut oil because coconut oil is really awesome for slip. I'm gonna do a little bit of finger detangling because I'm gonna be detangling with my paddle brush and I don't want to get any break. Alright, so I just finger detangled and now I'm going to just take my paddle brush and I'm just gonna start the ends of my hair. I'm going to section the sections. I don't like to trim just this whole entire section because I like to really make sure I'm getting what I need to get. So I like to thoroughly trim my hair. Okay, so just to let you know, these are how my ends are looking on the first section. See, they're looking all raggedy. Alright, so you want to take the section and you want to just slide your finger down like this. And you want to just get like a really good grip on it, and then you want to just see where your hair thins out. My hair doesn't really thin out because like I said, I trimmed my hair before months, so it's pretty maintained. It's just like sometimes it just look raggedy. So I'm probably gonna cut off like that much hair. If you can see how much that is, which you probably can't, but just a little bit because I just trimmed my hair 4 months ago and I want to keep that length. It takes me a while to see how much I'm going to trim off, but that's another reason why I like to do it with stretch hair, because you'll see how much you're actually trimming off. If you do this with your hair curly, you won't be able to see how much you're trimming off. So I'm going to trim off like this much, okay? You guys can see that. Hope I don't cut my fingers because I always cut my fingers. That's all. And after I trim the section, then I go back into the section and I just go like this to make sure that it's straight across, make sure I didn't mess up any of my ends. And if there is a few ends that were cut, it's not cut straight across. You just want to make sure that it looks really, really neat. If you're wondering why I have like a shorter length in the back of my neck, that's my nape. I trimmed my nape really short last time I trimmed because I had a lot of breakage, so I wanted to make sure that I trimmed that really well. I really went in with my trim last time I trimmed. I'm not doing that this time because I don't really need to do that this time. I trimmed off a really good amount. So trimmed off like 2 inches last time. So I'm just going to do the same thing with every single section. Alright, so when I get to the ends of my hair, you can see how it still looks really like thin. It kind of like looks thin and then it goes all the way up. So what I like to do is I like to just get it before and after my ends. You can see what they look like. And I like to just trim off the very tip so that it looks really, really clean. They're not staying together because they're just trimmed, so that's why they're not staying together. But you can see I have the same thickness throughout the whole entire twist, and that's the goal. By the way, this is like my problem area. I get the most single strand knot in this section. Now I love to trim this section. when your hair seems to trim and gets thinner. So I'll show you guys I have a white background so you guys can really see. So you can see that it's like really thick, and then at the ends it gets thin. If you guys can see that, I hope you can see. Alright, so I just finished trimming all of my hair. Let me just tell you, I'm like obsessed with how like big my hair is. Like I wish that I could wear my hair like this like all the time, but my hair hates to be like in this state because it gets really dry really easily. But I want to show you guys how much I trimmed off. Alright, so this is all of the hair that I trimmed off my whole head. So it's not a lot. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching how I trim my hair. So please click the little bell so that you'll be notified when I post. Subscribe to my channel and give this video 30 likes, and bye. Oh, follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, and yeah, bye guys.